Yo! Oh, I have it on my phone. Sorry. Oh, boy. What's going on, guys? What's cracking up in here? It's a Thursday night. Hopefully you can hear me. Feel like I got to start off with an IT check. Is everything okay? Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Is everything okay? All right. Let's see. So I don't know if you guys, they can't hear me. You guys are all gay. You can't hear me. You're gay. You guys suck. See? Look, they can't hear me. Let me figure this out. All right, I'll stop messing with you guys. Hope you guys are doing well today. You're low. What is it? What do you mean I'm low? Like I'm low in the seat? The camera's low, or I'm a dickhead? Low. Well, I gotta tell you guys, I've been sick. It has sucked. This week has sucked. My son, I think, gave us all something. They got RSV going through their school. They got the flu going through their school. All types of shit. So, got one of those things. But my nose has been all clogged up. And somebody in a live stream recommended saline spray. And I love that person. Thank you so much for that recommendation, because saline spray is the greatest thing on earth. Like, I can actually breathe for a little while. Then I got to do it again, obviously. But it's kind of nice that it works for a little while. Let's see. What do we got? Jim Miller is a new channel member. Jim, you were a member before, right? Probably kicked you off when the channel got removed, right? That's probably what happened. So sorry about that. I'm glad you're back, sir. And we got JD up in the house. Been a member for 26 months. It wouldn't be a Lefty Live if it wasn't starting late. Almost 22. Oh, no, these are all updated. So I don't know. Maybe Jim wasn't a member. I thought he was. Either way, appreciate it. Oh, you guys, was it these? Now I can't remember. No, it's thumbs up. Sorry. My brain's not working. Like I said, I've been sick all week. Come on, baby. Give me more. All right. No, Jim won. Did I go too early? I went too early. All right. There we go. Let's see. Let me make sure this QR code makes sense. All right. Now these are okay. Is that the right? I don't know if that's the right QR code. You guys check that code out. That might go to. It should go to my beacons links. I'm not sure if it's for the other channel though. Yeah, well, the other channel that I had, because it's gone now. YouTube has decided not to give it back. Those bastards. Dude, I don't have an old ball sack, but I do have this for you, sir. I do have this for you. So yes, you can. You can have a ball sack, sir. You can have some chin nuts, my friend. Chin nuts for Stevie. Yes, I will pull those out by request. Oh wait, look, now it says 33 months. What the Yo, Jim, check your subscriptions because you might be signed up twice now. I don't want you getting double charged. Take a look at your accounts or whatever. But thank you, man. I really appreciate you. 33 months. See, that's what I thought. That's my man right there. Life Survival EDC. 4 months he's been a member. What's up, dude? Thanks, man. Yeah. Been getting all these unwanted weekly breaks. It's annoying, but it is what it is, you know. Let's see. The Elite Turd Burglar's in the house. Yeah, nobody is mods, so I think everyone got reset. I gotcha. Well, what does that mean? That means I gotta go and redo all that shit, of course. I can ban people from here, but I can't. I gotta go over to the YouTube app probably. Wonder if I could do it on my phone. Turn the volume down. Let's see if this stupid thing turns the volume back up. It's so weird that it does that. Let's see. Jim Miller. Oh, wait. Is that what I wanted? Let me see. Yeah, that's what I want, right? They're moderators, right? That's what the wrench does. Well, let's find out. Jim Miller is now a standard moderator. I don't know how many of you guys I trust, though. Since Kelly brought it up, I'll give her the wrench. I don't know if JD has time for it, but I'll give him one. I don't know. Who else needs one? Am I leaving anybody out that had one before? It doesn't do anything special. It doesn't get you anything, that's for sure. When's my small boy arriving? Well, hopefully soon, dude. No, I don't trust you, dude. No way. No way. Don't ban anyone. No, I didn't want to. It just, that was the only option it gave me from StreamYard. You can ban people and put them in timeout. You got to use the YouTube app to do anything else. It's kind of weird. Lets them zap trolls. No, yeah, I don't zap people unless somebody came in like spamming. Then I'd probably want you guys to get rid of them. But if they're just talking shit, then I will happily talk shit with them. So yeah, doesn't do much, that's for sure. Carrying a Growler XL today. Awesome, dude. Have you guys seen the Tall Boy XL? Wait, sorry, it's the Big Boy. I think the Big Boy is a better name. And of course, whenever I think of a clever name, then that knife must exist. This Blurple with the Damtanium looks sexy, dude. I think it looks really nice with the DLC versus, I like it with the satin, but with the DLC, yeah, damn, that looks good, man. That looks good, man. Looks very good. So we're going to give away this Tall Boy prototype, the one in the DLC Blackwash that I don't think they did very well. I think they DLC'd it and then they tried to tumble it, which it's got DLC on it now, so it's obviously not going to stonewash the same way. So I think they need to do it the other way around. So I'll have to have a talking with Kubey, but we're going to give this away. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. I want to do some kind, maybe an Instagram post or some kind of email list thing. You know, try to get us some new emails or people following us or whatever. So keep an eye out on that. If you follow us on Instagram, you'll definitely be notified, and I'm sure I'll post about it too. Whoa, what do we got here? JD, welcome back. Glad to see YouTube got things set for you. FYI, I think my whatnot buy is lost. They sent it back because the old address. That is dead sexy, bro. I didn't have any issues with the whatnot. They that's weird. They said everything got delivered. Yeah, like there's nothing processing. I wonder, did they send it back to me? I have to check the P.O. box that I never go to unless somebody tells me something's coming, you know? Why are you gave me $20 because UPS lost your shit. Sorry about that, dude. And thank you for the 20 bones. We'll figure it out. I just need to go to the P.O. box if they send it back. You got to update your address, bruh. Whatnot handles all of the order. So like I don't go in there and like pick your address and ship it. Like I literally just print a label and that's it. I don't even know if I could update your address if I wanted to, because I don't think they really want people having access to addresses and stuff. So whatever you have in there is what gets used. Yeah, you probably just thought I would know where to send it, but that's not how it works, unfortunately. So when I get that back, I'll send it to you, obviously. Maybe shoot me a message on Instagram, because you know me, I'll forget. And thank you, dude. And YouTube did not solve everything. They told me to fuck off with my other channel, with the gun channel, which is really annoying because I was really enjoying making those videos. And yeah, they basically just said, nah, you're not getting that back. Which made no sense because this channel got removed because it got hacked and those people posted some stupid crypto shit, right? So they remove the channel and then they figure out, you know, obviously I don't know what they're hoping, but you get your channel back. You got to get back into the account and all that shit. And then they restored it. So in the meantime, when that was happening, they took down the other channel because they were saying I was circumventing the removal of this channel, which, okay, I guess. Then I got this one back and I was like, okay, can I get that one back now? Because obviously this one wasn't removed because of, you know, me. It was removed because of whatever. And they were like, well, we reviewed it and it violates our policies and it's staying terminated. And I'm like, okay. Like I fought it enough to where I was like, all right, I'm probably going to end up losing this channel if I keep going back and forth. So I'm just letting it go at this point, but it's super annoying. So I got to figure it out what I'm going to do. Because I do like posting that stuff. I was thinking maybe I would just post shorts with gun stuff and then I would do long form with knife stuff, something like that. Because I don't really do a lot of shorts with knife stuff because I kind of hate shorts. I know shorts is like the way everybody gets bigger. Like that's why JD's doing really well. That's why a lot of guys are doing really well because they post a lot of shorts. I just don't like shorts. I'm more of a pants guy. And so, you know, but that, like, it doesn't, I don't care. I do what I do. But that would give me an excuse, I guess, to post shorts, and then it would force me to condense that content, which I think would actually be good, because the longer it is, the more YouTube is gonna fucking go after you. You know, they have more ammunition, so to speak, pun intended. Anyway, Ed, 25 months, dude. I need my super wrench back so I can time you out. You had a super wrench, dude? The hell be a super wrench? I've never even heard of that. Hold on. I gotta find you. There you are. All right. You're back, buddy. You're back. But yeah, so whoever recommended saline, thank you. And then this time I got sick. I took it a step further. Yesterday I was at Walgreens and I saw this thing that, like, it's like a little machine. You put water in it and you put these saline pods in it, and then it literally shoots it up one nose and sucks it out the other one. And that thing is fucking amazing. So I'm all about that. If anybody has a stuffy nose, you need to check it out. It was like $100, but it was well worth it. Then, of course, I spent like $80 on accessories, like a case. I went on Amazon when I got home after I used it. I was like, this thing's awesome. I'm getting a travel case. Working on it. I want to get those with the next order. So Get Good Screw is a little bit slow with responding, and you know, they have all their own shit going on, and they're not really like they do OEM work. Like they did it for us. They've done it for other people, but that's not like their gig, you know. So they're not sitting there like waiting for people to order stuff to OEM. So it just is a little bit of a longer process. And I did try to see if I could find another OEM, maybe get the cost down a little bit. Because personally, I kind of think they're expensive, but I mean, I guess it just is what it is, you know. They are really nice. So I hit up Riot, I hit up Best Tech, and got quotes, and they were like, Best Tech was like triple the price, and Riot was a bit more. So it's not worth it. Even if it was the same price, it's not worth switching, because we know Get Good Screw does a really good job. So we have decided to stick with them. And I think we're going to try to maybe do an aluminum run. They can do aluminum, which is going to be less expensive. And then we can still do like the splatter ano on it and other stuff. So I think we're going to try that. And I'm just going to include, you know, 5 or 10 of each base that we did last time, if they can do it. Just get some titanium ones in the different finishes for you guys. But it's a little bit of a process, so I do apologize. And if anybody's looking for a screwdriver, we do have the mirror polished drivers on the website. There's like 2 left, and that's it. No bases, though. Sorry. Got my whatnot buys. Love the proto. Hell yeah, dude. I had to click on tracking. It looks like it was sent back to you. Okay. That's weird that they processed it. So I guess it must have been like marked delivered. So they gave me the money. So screw you, JD. I'm keeping that shit. I'm gonna sell it again. I'm just kidding. Yeah, when it gets delivered, I'll go to the PO box. I'll do my quarterly trip to the PO box and pick it up. Sorry, dude, that sucks. Yeah, I would hope you updated it after that. It'd be funny if you just left it. So tonight I wanted to time to make the Lefty loaded again. Yeah. So they actually told me in the email, they were like, you can't create any more honestly, I thought they were gonna remove this channel again. So far they haven't fucked with that. So I think what they mean is I can't create another channel with that email address or whatever. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait a while. Because right now I do actually have a strike on my channel from that, like 2 months ago or whatever. They gave me a strike for that video I made about suppressors. And it made no sense. They were like, they said I was somehow like promoting a product or something that's under their violation, whatever. And literally the timestamp they gave, I was holding up a little, it's like an adapter. It's like a little titanium adapter. It doesn't look like a suppressor. There was no gun in the footage there. Like, it was literally just a little disc of titanium. Could have been a fidget toy, for fuck's sake. So I have a strike for that, and I'm guessing that is probably why they were being like gay about it. If I didn't have that strike, I think then it wouldn't matter. I think the theory they have, this is my theory on it, and I think they are correct, actually. That's why I kind of was like, all right, I'm just going to let this go, because I got that strike. And then my thinking was, okay, I'm going to create a separate channel so that I can separate the knife and EDC stuff from the gun stuff. Because, well, there was two reasons. One reason was some of you guys had expressed that you don't like that stuff, right? Not that you're like anti-gun or anything, but just that you don't watch gun content. So it's like, I watch your channel because, you know, I like seeing your knife videos and whatever. And I had a few of those comments. I talked to a couple people, and I also was like, okay, it would be probably smarter to have a separate channel. So if YouTube gets pissed at me, they don't come after this channel. So technically, I guess I was kind of circumventing their guidelines by doing that. Now, I thought, because I waited until I had access again. So like they gave me the strike, and then I had a week where I couldn't post anything. So they basically like put you in timeout for a week. Well, my understanding was I can't go create that other channel during that week. Like, obviously, I can't post right now on my channel and then I go create another channel and start posting. To me, that was the circumvention. I didn't do that. I waited till I had access again, and then I created it. But I think it's because I still had the strike on my channel, which lasts for like 3 months. So had I waited until that strike was gone, which is like March 5th or something, and then created the channel, I think it would have been fine. So yeah, I don't know. I'll wait until that strike is gone, and then maybe I'll email them. I don't even know if they'll respond at that point. I did ask them, like, is there somebody I can contact to talk about this shit? Like, their policies are so stupid and they're hard to understand. It's like, if you want to be compliant, but at the same time, you can't understand what's compliant and what's not, and they just arbitrarily decide that this fucking little metal coin is a bad thing, you know? So anyway, that's a whole rundown on that. I'll shut up about it, but You might see some gun shit on the channel again, basically, is what I'm saying. Because I fucking like it. Obviously, I need to be more careful about what I show so that I don't get another strike or whatever. So I'm going to be more like overview-ish, probably. Instead of doing like full disassemblies or like showing a full trigger swap or whatever, I'll probably just be like, here, I swapped the trigger. It looks good, you know, or just show a video of me shooting it or something instead of the nitty gritty details, which I think is what they don't like, because that's like showing people how to modify stuff. I need the big boy to go next to the Growler XL. Yeah, dude. 15 months. Hell yeah, Brian. Thank you. Yeah, dude. I love this thing. I'm not going to lie. I love the small boy and I love this big boy. I think I like the small boy and the big boy better than I like the tall boy, which is weird. That tall boy is like a sweet spot for a lot of people, 3.5 inches, but there's just something about these 4-inch blades, 9-inch knives that I just dig, you know? I like them big and black sometimes. So she said. Speaking of which, Shay has the squirt bottle version. I know what you're talking about, the Ned, what is it called? Nedi Potty? I don't know. Something like that. Neil Med. Yeah, dude. That's what I got, dude. The Navage. Mine has saved my life. Yeah, dude. I even bought my wife, like, so they have this little connector thing, and then you put the nostril things over top. So I went on Amazon and I bought like a whole nother set of those. Like it has the plastic piece and the nostrils. So I bought my wife one. So she has like it's like clear teal colored and mine's like white. So I wouldn't want to share the like stuff that goes in your nose. I don't think it matters if we share like the unit, because you're just, when you're done using it, obviously we clean it. But even if you clean the nostril thing, like, I don't know, you don't want to share that. And they're like it was like $8 or $12 for a whole nother unit. So I got that, and I got the case and shit. Love it. I will say, I wish it lasted like way longer, just because I'm sick right now. Like, I'll clear it all out, and then in like an hour, I could probably do it again. And I don't know how often you should do it. It's just salt water, but I don't know if it's bad for you. But like, that feeling when your nose is like all dry and shit inside, and it like almost hurts? That, like, it helps so much with that. Or when it's clogged up. Really, really good stuff. Actually, I wanted to show you guys because I think they have it on Amazon. I'll show you. Navage. I'm the Iron Chef of pounding the Navage. Pounding the Navage. This is it right here. This thing is freaking amazing, dude. Navage. So yeah, it was $100, but it came with obviously the whole unit, and it comes with dude, go back. What the heck? I didn't change the picture. And it comes with like, I don't know, 30, I think, of these pods. And basically you just open this lid and you put one of these in upside down. There's like foil on the bottom. So you put it in upside down, and then you just smush it with the lid. You crush it, and it pops open the foil, and it drops this saline solution into the water that you already put in there. You just get, I bought these they're like half size, like pony size water bottles. I think it's 8 ounces. And that's the exact amount you need. It's fucking awesome. So you just buy the mini water bottle, or you can use a regular water bottle and just use it twice. But you just fill it up, crush the thing in there, give it a second to mix, and then you hold the button while you put these up your nose, and then you see the arrows. So one of them goes up your nose and then gets sucked out of the other one. But you can just flip this around, and then it'll go up the other nose and suck out the other one. So what I think I'm going to start doing is like have it like use half the water going up one way and then flip it over and use the other half going up the other way, clear out both sides. But yeah, it's just awesome. And then they sell like a travel case. This thing, that's what I got. This thing. I don't know what all this is. I think this is so you can use your own stuff. I'm not messing with all that. I'm done circumventing. But they have different types of salt water. You can get ones with like, eucalyptus in it and shit like that. There's like a kitchen stand. But anyway, here, I'll give you guys a link. If anybody has sinus issues, I highly recommend the Navage. This thing's dope. That was our regularly scheduled medical advertisement for tonight. Let's see who's in the house. Troy's in the house. What's up, dude? What's going on, man? John the engineer, what's up, dude? What's cracking? Let me see if I missed any chats. The Turd Burglar. Oh, became a channel member. Thank you, sir. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. Brian, I think I caught this one. Yes, yes. And Troy, 17 months. Can't last, guys. Bowing out. Cold meds kicking in. Dude, you got to get the Navage. You got to get the Navage. The Iron Chef of pounding Navage. What's up, Larry? What's going on, dude? Welcome. Henry loved the Pew content. Yeah, man. I enjoyed it. You know what pisses me off? I had some like good videos on there. I actually did some editing. Like I was editing shit. So it's kind of annoying. Because I got like multiple cameras set up when I'm at the range. Like there's no need for that with this stuff. So I was kind of forced to edit stuff, and I was kind of having a good time with it. I will say, when I went to the range last week, it was kind of nice not having to bring like extra tripods and all this other shit. I just shot, and then I just took a couple of short videos and posted them on Instagram. So, like I said, maybe I'll just do that. Will you have the big, tall, and small boy all next to each other for comparison at some point? Yeah, once I get a small boy production piece, I'll do that. I just don't have a small boy right now because somebody talked me out of it during a whatnot sale. Somebody got me for the prototype. But the tall boy is a 3.5-inch blade. The big boy is a 4-inch blade. So basically 9 inches overall. Tall boy is 8 inches overall. And then the small boy, I think, is that 7 overall? Probably. Would be my guess. I think it's like 2.9. Maybe it's 2.75. I don't know. Does anybody have a small boy prototype? I could look up the measurements, but easier to put up shorts with like a weekly long form. Yeah. Is there going to be another run of tall boys? Yeah, we're actually working on a V2. So there's some things we want to dial in on it. and we want to do a V2, it's going to be a little different. So we're kind of rounding out the small boy and the big boy, and then we'll kind of push into a V2 of the tall boy. And I think we're going to move that over to Riot. So it's going to be a different kind of, it's going to be the same design, but it'll be different, if that makes sense. It'll be more expensive too. So yeah, there's that. Just give us a little time. You can use a Navage as often as you need. There's a pod with eucalyptus in with the saline. Make sure you clean it very well. Well, how else would you clean it? I mean, it's pretty simple to clean. You just, I obviously rinse everything with warm water. And then I take soap and I just, I scrub everything. And then I use the little thing that came with it, a little brush to get inside of stuff. I'm like a germaphobe, so you don't really have to worry about that. But if anybody does get one, make sure you don't use like tap water. That's not, you want to use bottled water, distilled water. I think the easiest thing to do is to get bottled water and just leave it out so it's room temperature. Don't put it in the fridge. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would do it. You went ham on what is normally just a $20 neti pot. Yeah, the neti pot, though, is not, isn't that where you just sit over like steam or something? Like the saline, like the mist, the sprays you can get, those are really good too. I use those as well. Because this thing you got to clean after, right? Which is kind of annoying, to be honest. So I would use that thing every hour if I didn't have to clean it after. So I probably, I've only had it for a day and a half, but I just while I'm sick right now, I'll probably use it 3 or 4 times a day. Once that's gone, I don't know, once a week or something just to clear out. But the spray, the saline, it's just like a canister, and you spray it up. That stuff works really well too. That's what I was using before. But I don't think the neti pot is the same exact thing, but it's obviously similar. New member, Southern Cali EDC. Hell yeah, dude. Love the palm tree too. And I like the neon colors. That's my jam right there. Thank you and welcome. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, you're not worth the effort. There's just I try, you guys probably saw before the channel got hacked. I did a couple videos where I had a face cam and the desktop, but do you guys need that? Because I don't know. What are you gonna? I don't know. What are you gonna tell from my face? I guess it's nice to have, but I don't know. You guys care about the knife, right? You want to look at the knife. You don't care about my face. Just taking up screen. So I don't know. Yeah, I had it. I created an email address for it, but they still figured out that they were linked. I don't know how. Probably because I don't know actually how they did it. But when that one went down, I obviously then was like, hey, I need this channel back too. So then they knew it was linked to me, but they probably knew already. I don't know. But yeah, it was a different email address. And it was even different from the recovery email address that I used for this channel. So it wasn't even linked to that. But they still figured it out. So Maybe do you put your address in somewhere, or I don't know. I don't know how they figured it out. Maybe just IP address. They can track that shit, right? They do ask for that as part of the like special recovery stuff. They ask for your IP address, so maybe that's where they linked it. The small boy slut. That's what she said. I can shoot it back for. No, you're good, Evan. I just like to blame you when people ask for comparison. That bastard. Yeah, it's an enema for your snot. That's exactly what it is. You are correct, sir. Well, Dale, I'll tell you, I'm not a big knife guy either. I mean, I am now, I guess. But like the Growler XL, this thing really changed my mind on big knives. Like it carries really well. And this thing is even more manageable as a large knife, you know, because it's thinner or it's smaller. It's just this way, whatever, shorter. You know what I'm trying to say. It carries like any other knife. It's insane how well this 9-inch knife carries. It's really cool. And this right here weighs 4 ounces. I measured it, or I weighed it twice. I got 4 ounces once, and then I got 4.2. I don't know which one was right. One of them, obviously, the scale was holding on to something. But even 4.2 ounces, that's insane. It's a 9-inch knife, dude. And then the titanium one, I think, is 5 ounces. And if you have like copper or brass, it's like 5.5 or something. So it's very manageable. But you got to try it. That's what I told everybody about the Growler XL. Like, you just got to try it. Like, I didn't think it would work for me either, and it does. It's just really good. So that's my recommendation. Give it a shot. But that's why we got all different sizes, you know. I had to use saline spray for a while when I first moved to the dry, dusty New Mexican heat. Yeah, that'll do it, man. It looks like a little Japanese teapot. It involves leaning over the sink and tilt your head until the saline flows. Yeah, see, I don't want to do all that. This thing has a motor and just shoots it up and then sucks it out. So it's got a hose and a vacuum. You know what I'm saying? Well, I like the tall boy because it's big. Well, then you'll like the big boy because it's bigger. Yeah, I always suck at that. Whenever I try to do it with like the saline spray, they're like, tilt your head. And like, it never works. It always just comes right back out of this nostril. And then it's like dripping over my mouth. And I'm like, ew, salt water. It's bigger than the Binge. 3.25 to pivot. Wait, to pivot? Blade to pivot? Why are you measuring blade to pivot? What are you smoking, Evan? Evan, measure. So what you want to measure is, are you measuring it from the tip to the pivot? Measure it from the tip to where the handle first like juts out. So on this knife, you would measure it from the tip to right there, right? That's how you would measure it. And it's 4 inches on this knife. So that knife is probably 3 inches would be my guess, which makes sense, right? 3, 4, or 3, 3.5, 4. But it might be 275 because you have 675 overall. This is a 5-inch handle. Tall boy has a 4-inch handle, so that would indicate that that one has a 3-inch handle. No. Wait. What am I trying to say, guys? This one has 8 inch. This is 9 inches, 4 inches, and 5 inches. The tall boy is 3.5. Oh yeah, the tall boy is 3.5 and 4.5 for 8 inches. So that one's probably a 4-inch handle and a 3-inch blade for 7 total. But maybe we went a little smaller because I kind of like the 2.75. So anyway, give us some updated measurements that don't involve the pivot. I don't personally like the double views. I prefer either this face on style or just hands view. Yep. Yeah, I agree. Because you got to look at one or the other, right? And the person doing it, like when I'm doing it, so she said, sometimes I'm like, I'm in thought or whatever. I'm not even paying attention to the camera. So I'm not looking at it. I'm just like this, and then I don't know, it's just stupid. Have I checked out the Miguron Art Pie? The Art Pie? No, I haven't. I don't get to check out a lot of Migurons. Probably get one just because the tall boy is so good in my hand. Yeah, give it a shot, dude. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. If it sucked, I would tell you. I don't have a problem saying our stuff sucks, but it doesn't, because I would just change it if it sucked. This one's awesome, but does it have a suppressor? Not telling you. You got to get every inch you can sometimes. You got to measure it to the pivot, baby. I measure from the tank to the tip. Don't listen to Lefty. Oh, boy. Is the Divo Tiny Boy in the works? 2.5 blade version? I haven't gotten that far, man. The mini boy, the tiny boy, small boy is already taken. Micro boy? I don't know. Tiny boy. Tiny boy. I don't know. I just thought big boy, like that one, Austin Powers, the restaurant. As soon as I thought about it, I was like, oh, fucking XL tall boy is a big boy. It was obvious. Small boy was obvious. Tall boy, small boy. Those are easy. I like the low hanging fruit, yeah, you made it. It's 3 inches, maybe a hair less. Yeah, okay. 3 inches, 4-inch handle. I would say it's closer to 7, but 6, 7, 5 could be. That blade to handle ratio is pretty good on it. It's better than the growler somehow. I don't know why. When I did you guys, if you saw that video, I was comparing them. And for some reason, the growler is 9.25, and this one's 9 inches, but they both have a 4-inch blade. So somewhere in the handle, I guess, the growler has an extra 1/4 inch. I can't figure out where it is because they line up almost exactly. It's weird. Maybe whoever gave the measurements was wrong. Let me get a measuring tape, actually. All right. Tip to ass. Yeah. I mean, it's not 9 and it's like almost 9 1/4. Definitely more than 9. Tall boy. Let's see. Maybe it's just the blade shape. Tall boy. So the tall boy is like 9.15 or something. So I'm thinking maybe it just has something to do with the handle design, like how this comes out a little further, or maybe the choil's just bigger. That's probably what it is. The choil's bigger, but it doesn't change the blade length, so I don't know how that works, but it does. Not that it matters, but I'm a nerd. Same way he measures his schlong, yeah. You take the ruler and you jam it into your belly. Just jam it like 3 inches in. Oh yeah, that's 6. Need the nipple one of these days. Yeah. They said it would be done soon. Should be done after Chinese New Year. Of course, I think they said before Chinese New Year, and then they said Q3 of 25 last year, so who knows? I was talking to Traditional Pocket Knives about the nip slip. I was curious if any of you guys are interested in a larger nip slip. So, again, low-hanging fruit. We had the nip, and then we wanted to make a slip joint, so naturally, nip slip. Well, now we're talking about making a larger one. We got the nip L, which I like to call the nipple. So now you got the nipple slip. It's like perfect naming convention. So is anybody interested in a nipple slip? Not for me or Janet Jackson, but the knife. I think Austin was saying like a 4-inch handle, which, what would that be? Like a 3-inch blade, 4-inch handle, 7 overall. Is that right? The nip slip currently is very small. It's like it's like under 6 inches, I think. That's what she said, or he said. Evan's rubbing it in over there. Evan be rubbing it in. The Nip L is a Brian. No, it's not. They don't look alike at all. You would actually need to like handle both of those knives. They're not similar at all. I don't even think, does the Jaeger have a choil? The Jaeger doesn't even have a choil. It has like a flat area, right? If I remember correctly. I used to love the Jaeger, but I haven't thought about it in a while. And it has more of like a straight blade into like a Warney, where the nip is more like it's taller. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're not really similar at all. So let's see. I mean, they're both worn clips and they both have holes. So, you know, they are similar in that sense. Baby boy, little boy, baby boy. Both of those sound kind of Epstein-y. Yeah. I'll probably stay away from those. Why not the baby boy? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people call the small micro knives baby knives. So, you know. Yeah, baby. Okay, all right. That might work. It might grow on me, guys. Just give me a second. Give me a little time to let it sink in. If you want low-hanging fruit, you have to go for the old boy. Yeah, but the old boy doesn't, like, what would that be? A slip joint version? Okay, now we're talking. But I don't know. Slip joints are tough, man. That's why I was just asking. Yeah, that's probably what it is, man. But I don't know. How would I know that? I don't know. I'm not a knife designer or anything. It's a good point, though. That's probably what that is. Maybe a smaller one, nip slip, micro nip slip. It's not bad. I'm in for the nipple slip. Okay, nice. Dude, the nip slip is so good. I'm not saying they're not good. It's the best slip joint ever, but that doesn't mean that everybody agrees. Well, I think it's that a lot of people just aren't into slip joints, you know? That's kind of the way it goes. A lot less people. Oh, Paul was kidding. Well, I didn't get your joke, so joke's on me there. Just wasted my time ranting. That's the nipple tip slip. Just call it the toddler and be done. Pony boy? Yeah, you guys got to work on your name ideas. You're just throwing shit out there. Come on. Jack Farm Boy? You guys remember Jack Farm Boy? Slip joint fireball equals old balls. 49 months, dude. Yeah, what up, bees? What's up, dude? Hello, Mr. Knife Designer, sir. Great to see you. Oh, okay. That was right after I said I was not a knife designer because I didn't even think of that tip thing, which makes perfect sense, actually. Micro nip, yeah, that's not bad. I like micro nip. I do. I like micro nip. Hey, look at that! I caught up. I guess I'll show you guys some knives. So I wanted to unbox some Kubeys that came in, but first, this came in yesterday, and I didn't realize tomorrow it's dropping. So this is the new Gunslinger jack from Jack Wolf Knives from my buddy Ben. Jack Wolf be slinging lead. Pretty cool. Who did the artwork on this? Is this a third run? So who does the artwork on that? Okay, back to Sean Tiffany. All right. Cool. You get your little pog in there. I'll buy a big boy off. Well, I don't have big boys. I just have the one I have, obviously, which I'm in love with this thing, dude. Look at this. This is fucking stunning. And then I have the one we're going to give away. So, and then there's the one going to Colin. That's it. This is a nice. They changed the cloths on these. It's like velvet. You know, we might need to change our cloth up because they started making them thicker, and I don't like it, man. I don't like these thicker cloths. Kind of, it's the same, but it's not. It's like they didn't do the same process. It's weird. Oh, okay. So we got 80s. We have pivot collar, just one. That's an interesting change. Okay. And I think everything else is the same. We're dead centered, which is nice. Okay, so they stuck with the hollow grind that is a little bit, it's not thick, but a little bit thicker than the original run, which I really like how thin the original run was. This is still thin, just not as thin, you know what I'm saying? But I love a good 80s scale, and this reminds me of like old school 80s. You know, this is what you get when you have like contouring and whatever. I like the way this looks. I know a lot of people like the splotchy like color stuff, and I like that too, but this is kind of just a nice, it's got every color in there. I don't know. I think it looks good. Not sure how I feel about the pivot collar. I don't know if that was necessary, but I don't know. I think it's cool that they're doing something different. Like, why not? Ooh, hoo-hoo. You hear that? Whoop-pow! Yeah, Gunslinger is a pretty sick knife. This is, I think, by far their best-selling knife. So, makes sense that they're bringing it back again. You see this thing? Just, I mean, it is smooth. That flick is really nice. It's real nice. As somebody would say, just look at it. Just look at it. Just look at it. Pow, right in the kisser. Is that what you do, Bees? Do you flick it when you say that? Or do you do something else? I assume you're flicking it. Belt satin looks good. It's still S90B. Yeah, very nice. What do you guys think about the pivot collar? Would you look at that? What do you guys think about the pivot collar? You like that? The addition. Pow, right when it snaps. Okay, got it. Paul likes it. All right. It's very smooth. It's got their solid bearings in it, I think. Ooh, rollback. Give it the old reach around. Very nice. Kind of breaks up the bolster. Okay. Oh, you know what? Did they always have a triple flute on these? Maybe they did. It looks a little different. Maybe because of the pivot collar? Did they tighten this up? I feel like the fluting looks a little different. I like it. It really fires out of there, though. I like the collar. How much, though? I think these are usually $350, right? $350. But you get S90B, you get titanium with this really nice aluminum oxide blast. You get 80s carbon inlays, or your choice. Everything's titanium. I don't know what they did with the backspacer, but it's a different finish. I like that. I think it's bead blasted. And then the sides are dark blasted. It's kind of cool. I don't know why they didn't do blue to match the pivot collar, but I mean, I like it either way. It's just something I just thought about. Could have just done blue. Yeah. And they're all hand like tuned. I don't know how to explain that well. Like the parts of one knife go together through the whole process. So it's like a little bit more, it's a little bit more of a custom. It's not a custom, but it's a little bit more towards that side of things versus just like, you know, they make 500 blades, 500 scales, sets of scales, and then they just slap them all together. Like the parts of one knife all stay together, except probably the screws. But like the backspacer, the bolsters, the inlays, the blade, they're all like numbered, right? during the production process, and they go through the process together. Basically, just like tight fitment in that sense. Clip looks good. I don't know if they changed the clip. I feel like it looks a little different in a good way, but maybe it's the same. It did come with a filler tab, so you can take off the clip, put that little filler in there, and then you can put it in a pocket slip or something. Individually hand touched. I don't know how to word it right, but yeah. It's not Riot. But yeah, you get Riot quality. Yeah. Yeah, but it's not Riot. Two Lefty all day. 2 erosions on Knife Center. I bought the tie with milling. It's money. What's an erosion? What is an erosion? Please tell us. I'd go for the full titanium too if I was getting one. Like a small boy. What's like a small boy? Chinese custom. It is made in China. It's not a custom. I'm just trying to, like, it's hard to explain. Hand fitted, maybe, is the way to, there you go. Hand fitted. You know, they put them, like, each one is put together. Like, if you take the scales off, they're going to be a little bit, they're going to be fitted for this knife, you know, like, and they're really well fitted too. There's just extra work that goes into that, so it costs more. Wish Jack Wolf did a reversible clip on the locking knives. I'd own a lot more. Yeah, I've tried to convince Ben multiple times. He's left-handed, for fuck's sake, but he just can't. He can't bring himself to mess up this side of the knife. You just can't do it. That's the same reason you don't have a lock bar cutback. You don't have any cutback on the lock bar. So this side looks like a slip joint, basically. It still works, you know, but yeah, he will not do a reversible clip. So that does suck. You can't buy replaceable scales, break one, and you're screwed. Well, you can hit up Ben. He's got great customer service. So, you know, you don't want to scare people with that. But that is true that you can't just drop another set of scales in. There would be some fitting involved. Yeah, I don't know if it's like a mid-tech, or is that the other knife you're talking about? A Zinn commercial? Divo is a much better value. Great knives for a fair price. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely a different price point. It's a different type of knife. So I like both, you know. I like both. Anyway, that's the Gunslinger. They drop tomorrow. So if you're interested, check them out. I do have some links to places that sell these. If you want to use them, you can. I'll post a video tomorrow. But you guys do you. I don't know what. Usually there's like an exclusive. Let's go check out the website and we can see what the versions are. I am kind of curious what the versions are. I'm glad Ben sent me the 80s because he knows I like 80s. So that was an easy choice, I'm sure. All right, let's see. Share screen. Gunslinger. Here we go. All right, so we have the 80s version that I have here. That one's $350. You have the green linen micarta. So there you go. If you guys are into the old school stuff, you got linen micarta with like a gold. That's a really cool ano. I like how that looks a lot. Is it on the blade too? Oh no, it's just dark washed. Now that is a nice looking pivot collar. I like the way that looks a little bit better. It doesn't stand out as much. That looks cool. Very nice. Then we have ebony wood. Okay. Ebony wood. Interesting. And then all satin. Yeah, that looks good too. That's a sexy one. And that one has a hand satin blade. Oh, man. I'm starting to get a headache here. I need some of that Advil cold and sinus. Oh. Getting that sinus pressure. Let me pull up the next one, and then I'm going to run and grab, blow my nose and stuff. You guys don't want to see any of that. Here's the other one. That looks sick. Just give me a sec. I'll be right back. Hey, guys. All right. I had to get the Advil cold and sinus. I had to show my driver's license to get this stuff because it's got that Sudafed in there. It's got the good shit in there. Unfortunately, nothing else actually helps. This even hasn't really done much, to be honest. That Navage has been putting in all the work. Are the niche nitro production models fairly similar to the prototype? Yes. Yes. They are extremely similar. We barely are changing anything on that. So, let me get. You guys are funny. So this one's all titanium. It's going to be a frame lock. Oh, no, it's still a bolster lock. That's cool. It's got crosshatch. That's a really cool one. And then what's the finish on the blade? DLC belt satin. Hell yeah. All right. And then is this the butterscotch paper micarta, dude? Look at this right here. You see that? is it like, it's got a really cool chamfer here or whatever. And you can see it's got polished bolsters, which looks good. I think it's titanium with polished bolsters and then hand satin. Very nice. Look at that shit right there. Paper micarta is like rich light. It's it's like a hard micarta. That's what she said. Very cool. Is this an exclusive? Blade HQ exclusive. So if you want that one, go over to Blade HQ. I do have a link for Blade HQ. Click on the QR code up there. Nano Boy, you guys are still at it? Yo, what up? Tease 2 cents. What's going on, man? Thanks for swinging by. Yeah, you need DL to buy that shit. I know, it's like all the same too, you know? Like, it doesn't matter if you buy the Advil or you buy the, whatever version of it. Tylenol, I guess, would have acetaminophen in Sudafed. But, like, it's all the same thing. It's just something with Sudafed in it. Get the real generic. Wait, get the real Sudafed generic from pharmacy. Only thing that works for me. What does that mean? Like, what is the real Sudafed generic? Because that's like an oxymoron. The real generic. Like, that's not a thing. Is that chair selling crypto? No. Oh, because I wasn't in it? Yeah, the other stuff doesn't work. I won't even sell the non-pseudoephedrine stuff. I tell people phenylephrine. Yeah, that shit. Phenylphedrine. And then there's the guafa whatever, right? I think that's for coughing, right? It's for your chest mucus. I just mean the not OTC. Okay. Oh, so there's like a Walgreens version of the Sudafed version? Okay, I got you. I didn't know that. I thought it was just, Advil, Tylenol, Motrin, or whatever. Got it. That's close. Your spelling's close. That's not how you spell it. I think it's Guif. I think it's an F. Guaf. Guafenicin. Here, I'll show you. There it is. Guafenicin is an over-counter expectorant. Yeah, so that's for your mucus. That's for that mucus, yo. Oh, you guys can't see it. Sorry. There you go. Guaf. I only know that because I looked at all the boxes yesterday, so. So the other stuff I wanted to show you guys. Damn, I hate having a stuffy nose. Isn't it the worst trying to sleep with a clogged nose? I have a couple of Rose Crafts, and I think this one released last week, the Baron Fork Jack. Oh, they're both Baron Fork Jack. So what the fuck? This one is like denim. Guafenicin. Isn't that what I said? I'm still feeling some after effects from my colonoscopy today. Oh, God. Oh, this is one of those ones I can't open. It's too slippery. Oh, you know what? Oh, God, it's got a hard pull, and it's got a nail nick pull. Dude, I hate when they do that. Oh, and it's got oil all over it. Of course, yeah, that'll help. You don't need to do that anymore because now you're using stainless. So this is in 14C 28N. We finally won the battle. We won the battle. I've been pounding. I've been slamming them every video I do, saying I want a stainless steel, and they've been saying they won't do it. They're sticking with D2 because their customers love it or whatever. But I guess because of the Jack Wolf Gateway series, they kind of had to step it up. You know what I mean? It's like classic American competition right there. It is a cool looking knife, but opening it is not cool. It's like I can't pinch it. Yeah, I can't pinch it, so I have to nail nick it, and then it has a pretty strong pull. So this one would not be for me, but I know some of you guys got them strong nails. This one's cool looking. And then we have a jigged bone. It's a jigged bone. Hey, I got a question for you guys. Do you say jigged or jigged? There's people who say jigged, and I swear they're wrong. But I just want to check with you guys. Does anybody here say jigged? I think it's Austin from TPK. I think he says jigged. I always give him shit for it. Here's the I had to use a cloth to open it. Very nice looking jig bone. That knife plus my crippled hands. No way. Yeah, it's going to be tough on them crippled hands. That's for sure. One syllable. Yeah, jigged. Very nice, though. This is a sexy looking knife. Just wish I could open it. Getting jiggy with it. Yeah, very nice. That's a real nice knife. Now, what is the price on these? Does anybody know? Jim, do you know the price on these now? I'm assuming it went up. They're both really $349. That's the Jack Wolf Gunslinger. I'm talking about the Rose Crab. They kept the prices low, $65. Okay. They didn't change the price? How's that possible? They must have. So they just had like crazy margins on the D2? Like, think about that. Switching from D2 to 14C has to cost them like 10 or 15 bucks. So they're just eating that, I guess. They were doing pretty well on the D2. That's why they didn't want to change it. Yeah, well. It finally got to them, right? They had to change the steel. Interesting. All right, so I have some Kubey knives here. That was kind of the point of this stream. What time is it? It's almost midnight. I'm going to try to get through these a little quicker, considering I haven't opened a single one yet. And it's almost midnight. I don't have an ETA on the Nitro. Basically, we're going to order that one after the NIP V1.5. So the next one we're ordering is the NIP V1.5, and the Nitro is after that. So it'll be this year sometime. But the small boy is going to be done soon, and then we'll put the order in for the NIP right around that time because that'll give us some money for that. We have other stuff going on, like with dealers, exclusives, but the ones that are directly, like that we are going to sell directly, it's the NIP V1.5 and then the Nitro. And then I think the MASH V3, and then I think the Mad Dog. And yeah. I enjoyed all the Kubey unboxings tonight. Pow! Look at this thing. Holy shit. We got a dagger here, baby. This is a Viking knife, apparently. It's got a Viking axe on it. This is a hoback. So Jake Hoback has been reduced to licensing stuff to Kubey now, who pays pennies on the dollar to designers. I thought it was sharpened up here for some reason. It's not. It is kind of interesting, though. It's like a fillet knife. Is this a design that he's had in the past? You guys know this one? This is definitely a dangerous knife. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep this out of the hands of hardened criminals. We got a tech lock, Chinese tech lock on every Chinese fixed blade. They all, like, there's a factory in China that makes millions and millions of these fake tech locks. I mean, it's amazing. So we have that. You'll put your eye out. All right. That was a knife. Let's look at another one. Well, that was a knife, actually. Where is my green font? Your green font? Oh, you mean yeah. So you might have to re-up as a channel member because of the issue I had where the channel got removed and everything. Some people got kicked off, I guess. Quick Google. This is why you can't trust Google, guys. You can't just Google shit and think it's true. 14C is cheaper than D2. No, it's not. Here's another hoback. No, Jim. I talked about that earlier. YouTube is not going to be giving me back that channel. That channel is dead in the water. Now, I really like the Quaken. This is, I think, where Hoback really made his name is the Quaken. Got really good blade to handle ratio, that's for sure. It's like more blade than handle. 14C on this one, too. But yeah, so D2 is it's the bottom of the barrel. Like, okay, I take that back. I mean, you could use 8CR or something like that, but like D2 is like the bottom of the acceptable barrel, so to speak. Like, knife guys will accept D2 in the right scenario, if the right price. 8CR, like, you're talking about a different person. You're talking about somebody who's shopping at Walmart, if it's, an actual in the knife community knife, D2 is your bottom. And it is quite a bit cheaper than 14C if you're talking about like using an OEM or whatever. 14C is cheap, but it's not as cheap as D2 is all I'm saying. So now, when you Googled that, it might have thought you meant CPM D2, which is a totally different steel. It's a powder metallurgy made steel. Yeah. Chinese D2 is something else. China D2, basically. On the edge, EDC with 3 months, baby. Dude, that's not like a quarter year. That is a quarter year, dude. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you very much. D2 over Os8. Yes, Os8 is also trash. 10CR is I like 9CR even isn't that bad. Like when Savimi used to use it all the time, I didn't hate on it too much. We have another fixed blade here. So that one was, oh, right. They don't put the fucking names on here. Come on, Kubey. Don't tell Medford what. See, Medford uses CPM D2. He uses the real D2, you know? Will the real D2 stand up? And he's the reason why some people will argue D2 is good. China D2 ranges from baby crap to really baby crap. Yes. So, like, the way it works over there, at least my understanding, I'm not an expert, all right? I have some, like, you know, insider knowledge, and I've ordered knives, but, like, you know, I'm not in China, so basically the way that it works is like whatever tool steel shows up at the factory that week, that's D2. Like there is no like actual like metallurgy for D2, right? For China D2. CPM D2 is a different animal. Like just put that aside, right? That's actually like a good steel, you know? China D2, like if the fucking roof falls off at the factory in China, like the tin roof comes off, they're going to use that tin roof and make China D2. Like that's how it works. It's just whatever tool steel shows up at the factory, that's what they use. And they just call it, they just stamp everything with D2, and it is what it is. That's why over the years you've had really shitty D2, you've had D2 where you're like, holy shit, this doesn't rust. This shit keeps an edge. Like, this shit is awesome. This is D2? You know, and then you get another knife with D2, and it's like rusting instantly. It's because it just varies so much. Oh, yo, this is the knife from Aries. Yo, shout out to Aries EDC, guys. This is the KU413A. What the fuck is it called? I hate that. Here it is, guys. Come on, somebody tell me the name. What is it? What is it? This is a sexy looking knife, dude. I love how sculpted the handle is. Like super comfortable. Very comfortable. So if you guys aren't aware, Aries makes fixed blade. Like he's a custom fixed blade maker, and he licensed this design to Kubey. Very cool. This is the Thorn. Very nice. I'm a fan. Of course, it comes with this stupid tech lock. Like this would have been a perfect candidate for some loops, right? Would have been a perfect candidate for some loops. You could cross draw this up front, but no, they got to put this stupid. I guess I could still use it as, you know, you could still loop it through, I guess, but I hate that. You could just take it off and use something else, but I wish they came with loops. But yeah, that's really nice. Great job, Aries. Great job. Yeah, they're so bulky, dude. And they're terrible. They're terrible. Yeah, taco sheath. Yeah, this is what the hell is this? They take two pieces and just melt it together, I guess. I guess that's easier than doing a taco style one. I'm not an expert on Kydex, so I don't know. But I love how soft this is. I do wish these screws were flush. It would have been cool if Kubey, like, what the fuck are you doing here? That screw sticks up a ton. Let me see if I can tighten it down. It is a T8, but no, it's tight already. That sucks. Ah! Like, yeah, they stick up quite a bit. Look at that. I mean, at least they're rounded. But, yeah, that's really my only critique on it. And I don't think that's a design thing. I think that's a Kubey execution thing. Very nice. Very nice, Aries. Well done, sir. Nope, no blood yet. We still got 2 knives to unbox, though. So this one is the KB459A. And then I have the 451A. So let's start with the 451. No, 459 would be after 451. Yes, okay. I'm going to go in order. Let's see. This is a, I think this is a KB knife. So this is their fancy line or their more expensive line. I can't get the damn thing out of here. Oh, I asked to check this out. This is like the mini dagger flipper thing. I just thought it looked cool, so I asked him if I could check it out. Look at this thing. It has a filler tab, so you can reverse the clip on this. So there's jimping on this side, not on this side. So I'm going to guess that this is the side you flip on. Oh, and there's a frame lock. Okay, is that side sharp? Because I'm pushing on it. Hold on. Dude, that detent is so good. What would B say? Pow! Yeah, dude, that thing is snappy, yo. That is really nice. Now, I just thought it looked cool, so that's why I wanted to check it out. I think I said that already, didn't I? It's not sharp on this side. It's dull. So you could sharpen it, though. They ground it down low enough or thin enough that you could put an edge on that, which would, obviously suck because then you would cut yourself closing it. But now, can you front flip it is a good question. I don't know. This is a really strong, like that detent is crispy, dude. I don't even want to try, really. Like just, whew. Yeah, I'm going to cut myself. I can't get a good enough grip on it to like really try to, and I'm a scaredy cat. Ugh. Was I on the lock bar that time? This sucker is tight, dude. So she said. I'm not on the lock bar, like. Yeah. It's very lightweight, too. I really like this thing. So does anybody know the name of this? I think it's called, like, the Urban Dagger. The Urban Dagger. I'm going to go with that. The Kubey or KB Urban Dagger. I think they have a full-size version, too. Maybe that's what this other one is. I don't know. Where's the lid? There we go. man. It was the KB, was it the 451A? Mini Fang. Yeah, I was way off. What did I say? Urban Dagger? Just making shit up over here. Oh, this looks interesting. Come on. Clip went through it. This is the 459A. Oh, look at that. Look at that, dude. They have a milled clip that goes into the wire slots. I wonder where they got that idea. I wonder where this idea came from. It's got studs. Woo! Dude. Talk about, oh, it's a licensed design. Never mind. This is the PG Knives Mantra, says Bees. Oh, pretty comfortable. Pretty comfortable in the hand. Man, it's about as close to a hawkbill as you're going to get without going there, you know? Like that blade almost hangs down. I mean, it's a little ugly, but I like a nice warny like that. That's one of my favorite blade shapes is is the warny, you know. It's like a little Velociraptor talon, you know. This thing is the best unboxing knife, the best slicing Amazon opening knife ever. Because it's just literally like you have a raptor claw in your hand. And this is like a bigger version of that, really. Same kind of concept. You got that talon. Very nice. Lock bar access is pretty good. Reverse flick's pretty good. It is a frame lock. So it's a reversible clip. But Lefty, I don't know. We're going to see. Thumb flick's okay. Commercial. What commercial? I'm not selling anything. Oh, you got hit with an ad. Sorry. You gotta get YouTube Premium, dude. Reverse flick works. Well, I'm on the clip. So here's the downside. If I flip the clip over to the left side, then I can't rest on it to reverse flick the knife. And then the lock bar pressure will be an issue, I think. Let's see. You can kind of do it. Wish we would see more titanium liner locks. Yeah, that's what I want. We actually licensed design to Kubey. So I thought it was about time, you know, we licensed something to them. So I offered them the chaser to do like a V2 chaser or whatever. And they asked if they could do a frame lock. And I was like, only if you make Lefty versions. They said they would. So potentially we will have Lefty Kubeys, but we'll see if they actually do it. They'll probably just put the clip on the left side. Yeah, this is pretty good. I like it. I've never heard of PG knives. So great job, PG. Paul Goldschmidt. Commercial usually doesn't happen on lives. Huh. Do you have premium? I never see ads on YouTube. Maybe I have to turn it off or something. I don't know, because I had to add my channel back to StreamYard. So maybe maybe there's a setting I turned back on accident. You hear this thing, dude? Larry says, I like the chaser. I have 4 of the 5 varieties. That's awesome, dude. Thank you. Yeah, so we licensed it to them. They're going to add, I told them to add a fuller. So they're going to add a fuller to it. And then they're making it a frame lock. And hopefully they're making full lefties, so everybody will be happy. We'll see. I really like the milling on the edges. You got like the 3 lines there. I really like how that looks. It's very cool. I wonder if the Divo clips would fit this. I don't know if you need it. This clip looks fine. It looks just like one of our clips when you look at the ramp. I think they just took our clip and used it. I think they just took a Divo clip and then they, you know, obviously changed the aesthetic a little bit there. But look at the ramp. Very similar. I think it'll fit. I think they'll swap. Let me try it. Come on now. Why isn't that? There it is. Oh, I got to remove the clip. That's right. Sever 7. What? Oh, I thought you were talking about the designer. He's talking. You guys are killing me. So let's see. Yep. Fits right in there. Well, hold on. Nope. Yep. Interesting. Yeah, it's the same exact screws and everything. I'm going to try the Growler XL screw. Yep. So here's the Growler XL screw, and here's the Mantra clip on the Growler XL. It fits right in there. So yeah, they just took our clip design and used it. I mean, it's fine. That means it's a good clip. I like how they did this, actually, this little dip right here. That was probably from the designer. Very nice. Okay. So just in case you guys were looking for other clip options, the Mantra works with our tall boy pattern clip, which fits most of our newer stuff. We're trying to make it like universal. Some things you just can't have them be universal, but like the Saloon, the Growler XL, the tall boy, the small boy, those all use the same pattern. The Growler V3, not the older Growlers. We had to update it so that it did work with the tall boy pattern. But that means you could take a tall boy clip, put it on here. You get the idea, obviously. Look at this. They also started using looks like they started using the pig snout too. I love the pig snout. Very nice. Okay. The Mantra. Very cool. Very cool. Let's see. Derek Wedge, what up, dude? Dwyer BBNM fucks. Is that big ass Strider looking thing? Member for 24 months. What's up, dude? So wait, you're here and then you're here. You're all over. I've seen ads every 5 minutes on other lives. Chat window. Huh. A Call of Dragons ad once and a date site in I don't remember having these though. I think it's a setting that I can turn off. I checked on a Steel site, 14C, $74 per bar versus D2, $85 per bar. Yeah, but you're buying. So that's probably CPM D2 because you're not going to buy China D2 on a site here. You know what I mean? Like that's only they only have it in China. It's a different, that's why we call it China D2. So if I buy the clip, I get the knife too? Who's selling the clip? Yeah, it got effed up with that YouTube thing. Yeah. Wasn't getting any emails, had to restart and update, then reinstall. Might have been a device-specific issue. What's up, Todd? How's it going, man? Gmail. Yeah, my Gmail's back, dude. I'm all good except for my Lefty Reloaded channel that they decided I can't have anymore. But whatever. Let me see if there's a setting. I probably can't change it now. General. Yeah, I can't do anything now. It's probably in the destination settings. You are live. Can I edit? Hopefully it doesn't screw anything up. Let me try edit. Schedule streams already scheduled. Stream. Oh, here. YouTube live ads. It's set to balanced. Then there's conservative, aggressive, and none. Can I put it on none? The stream must be scheduled in the future and within 1 year. Please edit the start time. Yeah, I can't change it now. So next time I do a live, I'll change that to none so we don't have ads. Although I probably get some money from that. So, yeah, maybe I'll leave them. I don't know. Make them ads. Yeah. You got to get YouTube Premium, man. Then you don't have to worry about it. Do you guys have Premium? That's probably why. Premium is the shit. That was a nightmare when I lost the channel because I use this YouTube to log in on my TVs so my kids watch stuff or whatever. And all of a sudden I have ads because I had to log into a different Gmail account to get to YouTube. So then I bought Premium on that. I used the Lefty Reloaded one. So I bought Premium on that. And I canceled the Premium on this because I couldn't even get into this. Then they removed that channel. So then I had to buy Premium on another account and remove it on that account. I probably have like 3 subscriptions for YouTube Premium at this point. They're probably charging me for all of them. It's so confusing too. Just so you guys know, if you go to like youtube.com on a PC and you go to YouTube Premium, you can get it for like $12.99. And then you can just log into your account like normal on your phone or whatever. But if you do it on your iPhone, they'll charge you $18.99 because Apple gets 30%. So they add $6 or whatever to the price. It's worth it, dude. I mean, I'm on YouTube all the time. Like whether it's I'm working and I'm, answering comments or whatever. But I'm usually like I have something in the background. Like I use it like podcasts basically. I'll put a video on and then just put my earbuds in or whatever. So for me, it's worth it because it's probably what I watch the most. Like I barely watch any like regular TV or whatever. And it's always like multitasking, like while I'm working, I have a video on or whatever. Let me where should I put this? Up here. Yeah, premium is definitely worth it. Just like I said, just go to youtube.com though. Don't do it through your phone because you'll pay more. I realized I was paying $18.99 and I could be paying $12.99, and there's literally no difference except for how you where you subscribed. Yeah, that's kind of how I am. Occasionally I'll get like a show that I really like. Like my wife and I are trying to watch Fallout. I think we ended up now we're like just watching it separately because we never have time together to watch it. But it's like rare like that. I'll have a show like Last of Us I watched. Those are the last two I can remember. I don't know what else. There's probably something else, but like I said, it's pretty rare. Yeah, that's what we were saying. There's a CPM D3. I don't even know what that is. Landman? Is that a show? That sucks, Ed. I gotta go to the dentist soon. I haven't been to a dentist in like a long time. Fallout. Yeah, Fallout's good. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. I need to wind it down and actually get some sleep tonight. So tomorrow I'll have a video on the Gunslinger. Whether it's it'll probably be a full video, and then yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe I'll do the Gunslinger and the Rosecrafts. I don't know why I always want to put Jack Wolf and Rosecraft together in the same video, or TPK and Rosecraft. I just kind of always do that. But yeah, that's it, guys. Shout out to Kubey. Thanks for sending all this stuff. I'll probably throw those in a video at some point, maybe. The Hoback stuff I'm not that interested in, but that mantra is really good. But yeah, Peaky was great, dude. But if you're talking about Peaky Blinders, but I couldn't understand them anymore. Like by season 2 or 3, like I could barely understand what the fuck they were saying. Like it wasn't worth it to watch it anymore. I don't know. I love the show. Like the early part of the show is really good. But trying to decipher what they're saying is like brutal. It's like trying to read subtitles. Guess you could just turn on subtitles. Nah, I'm not giving away the big boy here. We'll do an Instagram post or something. Yeah, I want to figure out how to do that. If we can do like an email list thing or something. I want to make it worth it, Yeah. Next week I'll have something to give away. I don't know. being sick, I don't really want to deal with shipping stuff. And so, yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate you all. I hope you have a fantastic night. And I am the Iron Chef of Pounding Navage.